BAFL 280 presents that time we all are reincarnated as a son. And there are questions that follow you. They do not knock, they do not shout. They wait, quiet, in the corners of your
Off sa akong cellphone.
Never truly known. What if today one of those questions woke up? What if the line between dreams and days, between now and then, suddenly blurred? What if someone, somewhere, started listening, and the past whispered back? This is not a history lesson. This is not a lecture. This is a door, and once you open it, there is no unknowing. In this room, these crannies are coffee-stained nights, and name echoes across generations, spoken, memorized, rarely understood. What happens when a name becomes a shadow?
Rizal, right? Sus! Buhay pa yung Rizal. Matagal ka na nagsinakagal sa pagiging marshal mo.
Uy, buhay pa siya ngayon. Baka siyang papulo pa wala na mag-asa.
Okay.
Alright, class, let's open today with a simple question. Is your national hero still relevant?
Of course, the answer is maybe. But he was prevalent. He wasn't in a struggle, right? Wala na siyang tunay ng takot, tunay ng gutom. So, honestly, wala ko kami. Bayani o hindi, gutom pa rin nanay ko. Uy!
I would make certainly kasi kung hindi, bakit tayo pinalaya?
Pinalaya ko, pinalaya ko.
Guys, seriously, look around. Malakasan, goodbye, unity. If results that really meant anything, why does the sickness still live? Sir, maybe you picked the wrong national hero.
Well then, I invite you all to read these words, not just about every Starting next week, each of you will be presenting results relevance. No reuse ingredients, okay? Don't worry about communicating the ingredients no longer here with us. And if you think it's the wrong hero, prove it.
What happens when a boy touched by apathy touches the pages of a man born with fire? Sometimes doubt is not destruction, it is an invitation. He scoffed, he shrugged, he walked away. The ghosts of the past, they never truly sleep. History, it waits in the quiet corners, in the silence between breaths, and the turning of the page. In the stillness of his room beneath the hum of a tired ceiling fan, we yelled at him like he had no intention of understanding. The stories, unlike people, do not beg to be believed. They simply wait to be remembered.
Where do I even find these non-existent elements? My God, it's all lectures and martyrdom. National hero, dramatic. my goodness. He was exiled. Who cares? Kapitan. Sounds like a dead vacation spot. My goodness.
Exile is not silence. Kapitan is not defeat. I have no right to speak. If there is suffering, let it be for the truth. And just like that, the walls of his room melted into whispers. The book didn't merely answer his question, but instead, it pulled him in to live the answers.
Where the hell am I? What is this place? Rizal? No, I think you got the wrong guy. Why are you talking like that? That's you. Rizal. Okay, it's me from class.
Olivia po pangalan mo. Ako po si Angelita. Ngayon po ba'y maayos lang?
Oh my God, this can't be right. I'm losing my mind. This has to be a dream. Oh my goodness.
Babalik na lang. Makakaayos na po pala ako. Babalik na lang. Nakakaraw po ako. Nakakaraw po yung
This can't be
na
real.
lang ako.
What do I do? Hey. Hey, you stop. Tell me. What's happening? Where am I? What's everybody calling me Rizal?
I understand traveler was making nervous Rizal. Perhaps one of them is not running, but the sword is required.
Oh, great. Riddles, right? That's what I needed. Come on, man. Just tell me. What does everyone be calling me Rizal?
Because sometimes, to understand the game, you must carry the weight once more.
Oh my God, this can't be real. This has to be a dream. What am I gonna do?
Sa pagmulat ng kanyang paningin sa dakitan, natagpuan niya ang kanyang sarili sa piling ng katahimikan. Hindi bilang isang bilang, kundi bilang isang manggalaw, biro, at kapagturo ng naman. Sa baybay iyon ng kinalaw, nanalo sa kabisera ng kapangyarihan, doon niya na umalas ng katiwang tunay na malalim. Walang sandata, walang sigaw ng digmaan, tanging lapis, papel, at puso ang kanyang inahan. Sa bawat araw ng kanyang paglalaro, may pinili sinusunod sa isip at puso ng mga Pilipino. It was buried in the exile he never chose, where he lived the life he truly chose.
Hindi mo makasasakit ka kahigit sa kaya ko.
Very good. Speak a language with pride, and the world shall listen with respect.
No question, no uniforms, just minds hungry for knowledge, and a man who refused to let poverty define the worth.
Ayusan natin ako.
He was an elder without asking for alms, a healer with nothing but compassion and knowledge of his deeds.
My dearest Rita,
Sana na.
I should see your friend Miles or
No.
But my Lord, you never did teach me how to
language people created war.
And you never let me forget. I'm still learning.
Even in exile, he found love. Even in silence, he so changed. The world has pushed him to the edges. He still chose to hate. While the world branded him an outcast, he wrote, he healed, he taught, he built a life not to escape the nation, but to prepare it. But the world does not let prophets rest forever. News would arrive from across the seas, and exile would soon become execution.
Sabi ko, Hiii Valenzuela, punta sa Katipunan.
There are moments when time holds its breath. When a visitor steps through the door, not only bearing news, but a crossroad. Even in the land where exile sought to silence a man, revolution came knocking.
Ikinalulugod kong makaharap yung Rizal at humingi ako ng kapatawaran sa ama na nulog ng bigla at pagdating.
Wala na dapat ang kamahalan nito kung Valenzuela. Ngunit ang iyong presensya, hindi ito problema. May problema ba?
Hindi problema, kundi pag-asa. Ang katipunan na yung dana at nais ka namin bitahan. Ikaw ang aming kinasabing kabay. Inspiration.
Yes. Oo. Kung matakalas ka rin ang ganda ng katipunan, nakandiyan na ang ating mga kapatid na handa lumaban. Bakit ba tayo nagdalawang isip?
Ngunit, akala ko po ikaw mismo ang may pagkailangan. Lalo na kung hindi pa ilo ang bayan.
Hindi! Hindi ginawa Valenzuela. Sobrang napakadurusa. Handa na sila. Handa na tayo. Ang dugong ng kabataan ay kumukulot. Hahanap ng saysay. Nang dahil upang mabuhay. Ang patay para sa tayo.
Bilang yung tinig ay masigla at bago.
Kung noon ay sinabi ko hindi pa panahon, ako na rin ito ngayon upang mabuhay ng kasaysayan. Kasama ninyo ako. Tagal sa ako. Hindi ako ang Pilipinas.
Ang sakalang magtagumpay tayo.
Hindi kung kapag magpagumpay tayo, matatapos ang tanikala, matutupad ang pinangarap mo malayang bayan. Mahal mo.
Isang liwanag na pinsan, mas maliwanag pa kayo sa kasama ko.
Matatapos ang ito, kung maliwasan ang kanyang kamatayan, matatapos ang kanang limahan.
And so, a single yes echoed amongst the silence.
Iba yung ginawa.
His voices cast shadows, and in hard revolution, not all was as it seemed. Hope, once ignited, spreads like wildfire, reckless, ravenous, radiant. Miguel's yes to peace, spark thrown into dry grass, fanned by desperation and longing to remain. In the clearing of the walk towards settlers, litter the ground like forgotten promises. Here, history fractures, and revolution roars.
Mga kapatid, mga anak ng bayan, tama na ang takot, tama na ang pananahimik. Kung tayo ay alipin sa ating ng kasalanan, ngayon, putulin natin ang talingkala
Para sa bayan!
para sa kabukasan. Ang iyong panininigan ay sandata rin natin.
Walang saysay ang pagsusulat kung hindi ito susulat sa dugo ng katotohanan. Mga kapatid, sa tagumpay! Sa tagumpay!
But revolutions do not follow scripts, and dreams, however noble, falter when the people are not prepared to carry their weight. What Miguel believed to be the climax was merely a shiver before the storm.
Hindi ba sinasahan ko? Saan ang kaayusan? Bakit kulang pa ang tama? Wala lang kami naglas. Wala kami sasanay. Pero handa kami mamatay. Hindi ito ang nasahan ko. Bakit kulang pa tayo? Nagkamali ako. Love you, estamos listos.
Chasing the dream of a shortcut to freedom, Miguel forgot what Rizal already knew. The true change is not erupt overnight. It must be planted, watered, and endured. In some, calms, not because of weakness, but because we believe too soon that history was led by fire alone. And just like that, he was gone. Again, ripped from the revolution he thought could change. From a history he thought would bend. Back to the sterile silence of his room. But something followed him. A murmur, a shadow, a breath from the back of his neck. Not from the past, but from now. The ghosts we inherit are not of heroes, but of a nation still shackled to its own silence.
I'm back. When I was really there, I was in Lapitan, I was in Venezuela, Bonifacio. I fought with them. I was there in the mud, I was with Katipuneros. But it didn't work. I got shot. I said, "Verdad, no estamos listos."
Miguel, anak, gumising ka na! Nagpasok ka na!
Uma, sandali lang.
Ay, naku, bakit ito?
But how do you wake up from something that clings to the waking world? A shadow with no name, a question with no answer. And so, in the spaces between laughter and silence, he began to hear the echoes, the dissonance, the denial.
Kasama ba ang masasakan?
Get it together. It's probably just from the dream. Probably still easy.
Bro, can you believe how much time wasted during the lockdown? Like, I literally did nothing. Like, we were exiled from the outside world. You know? Have stayed the best years of their lives and like nothing. Like, vacation. Huh.
Good for you guys. My parents and I had to force me without any compensation at all. Even my youngest brother got sick. Barely made it alive. But good for you guys with your AirPods, with your Netflix. Yeah.
Anyway, at least we're all back to normal now, right? That's a good thing. Yeah, so look at the time. We have to
It's happening again.
Even in the noise and the silence, even more people, he was alone. They laughed and he felt it, the same chill crawling up his spine. The past no longer was there. Watched. In the safety of the classroom, truth has not been treated like a theory. Something to be dissected, debated, and even dismissed. But outside these four walls, it's a wound still bleeding. And inside, beneath the jokes and the laughs and lessons, another shadow waits.
Depet ka naman. Nakain ka naman. Uy, again. No. Okay ka na? Are you okay?
Oh my god. Campus striker failed after red-lining application? Again? We did it again?
You know, something's not right. Something's following me. Something following, something watching, you know. Ever since, never mind.
Miguel, I feel like you're actually crazy and fake. But are you okay?
Yeah. It's probably just believe me. Nothing.
Miguel, it could be. But sometimes it's not just sticks with you, you know? eat without getting much sleep, and then too much practice, and then boom, recipe for paranoia.
Yeah, maybe.
Good morning, analysts of democracy, defenders of truth, TikTok political analysts, and leading figures of West Philippines dispute. Nakakaon na ba kayong lahat? If you ever feel busy, I have white flower. So, now, let's talk about politics. So, tell me,
Politics.
which ones did your family vote for and why?
Kami kahit sino, basta may ayuda, basta may bigas, sardinas, okay na.
Yes, sir. Para divide lang yung kaya namin makuha. We never really win. We just survive this world. Just kind of unfair. Sir, sa ganito lang kasi nagpapagawa ng common board. May resibo. Ika nga. You know, my dad said, vote for the lesser evil. Pero, manong lahat sila.
Sir! Alam mo po ba, sir, yung meme, sir, ba yung si Liza nila, o, saan ka? Sabi niya, sir, kanta ka daw 300 times ang payong magiging, sir, ang kabayan, kanya. Pero hindi na alam anong title ng may giliw. Alam mo ba? Alam mo ba? Lupang iniray!
We laugh because if we don't, we cry, or go numb, or worse, we stop caring. And that's how we lose our democracy. Let's change our topic for a bit. How many of you fact check what your families post online? Exactly. This information just as a threat. Investors becomes gospel. 19 million Filipinos are functionally illiterate. I hope one of you are part of that stats. How can you find misinformation like that?
Sir, look around with your surroundings. We can even fund the proper internet to have to verify, sir. Philippines look kasi dapat. Smart ako yun. Hindi na. Kaya actually ito, may pwede ito ako. Pati mga teachers, underpaid. Tapos overwork. Hindi ba na concentrate? Iba ko abroad. Mga kayo. Grade, di ba? Kasi dito, kahit anong galing mo, wala kang puwak kung wala kang connection.
Anak ng mayor, ako ng congressman, asawa ng gobyerno. Oh! Paano yung business? Franchise tayo! Franchise! Ikaw na ng mayor! Ay, anak!
We still call it a democracy.
Guys. Relax. It's really not funny anymore.
Yeah,
So, sir, how we decided?
go get some water after class. But before you go, remember, for better or for worse, you inherit this nation. I hope it's for the better, because as for me, I inherited my father's death, and it's the worst. And remember, presentation due Monday.
What if we're already too late?
The laughter echoes, but it cannot silence the noise inside it. The past we stepped into is bleeding into now. And though we return, something refuses to stay buried. Some truths demand to be seen. The world turns, and the yellow turns with it. Back to his room, where the ghosts of dreams cling to the fabric of reality. A book worn by time still lies open, waiting to be finished, and maybe, just maybe, to finish it too.
need to finish this.
And then again, back into the silence of his own room, his world slowly dissolved. But not into another fantasy, but a memory. Not into a dream, and yet another reckoning.
Here again. It wasn't passivity. It was faith in education, in enlightenment, not in bloodshed. Not yet. Hey, stop. Who are you? What do you want from me, really?
Have I, or have you simply begun to see?
Wait,
Zach.
it's not you. Was it you in the classrooms? Was it you at the back? Was it you in the street corners? I understand now. It was the vote buyers, the corrupt, the rot, the corrupted by, I understand now, were following me. In fact, they never left.
Not those habits come fast. Somehow, from what we allow to grow the line.
He saw all this coming, didn't he? Rizal.
We saw and people, even as the road guided, even as the rifles loaded.
He wanted to rewrite the ending. He found instead the meaning behind the words. Consumatum est. It is finished. Not in surrender, but in confession. A chapter closed. So another may begin.
So beyond the fire of plans, not just inspirations. We were better, not yet. We were better than anyone. Yes, but we were still shattered with ignorance, by fear, with the illusion that the bullet alone the same. He wanted us to live deeper, not just to fight, but to awaken. He wasn't a coward, he wasn't a traitor, he was a perfect leader. He had it, but he can't even explain. And that's what makes his courage real. That's what makes his death more than wonder. He was a Rizal hero. He was a man, a brother, a son. And in the end, he did death. He chose us.
Consumatum est.
He's never really outside of the country. What it was really about is that he was trying to awaken to slowly realize, to notice, and to come into a change.
Hindi ko matawag to mo.
Those who hear the echoes, even in the dreams, all of us, we are tasked to keep it alive.
Alright. As I now hearing myself talk, Today we have someone new on the stage. Again, Richard.
You know, Mr. Rizal was a great man. He was a hero, a thinker, a writer, a martyr. We know the facts, we read his books, we know about his death, of course, but sometimes we often forget he was only human. He feared, he hesitated, he doubted, he questioned, he loved, he hoped. And still, he chose to stand. Not because he was perfect, mind you, but because he believed that he could be better. Some say he should walk along with a sword instead of a pen. But now I realize, sir, his evolution was slower, but deeper. He didn't die to lock us in a bigger prison. In fact, he died to open the gate. A gate to true freedom. The kind we build day by day, hour by hour, truth by truth. Rizal is not just a statue, it's not just a name we can see all around the internet or in our classrooms. He lives in all of us. Different names, different eras, different struggles. So long as we fight for truth, for justice, for dignity, for country, there is Rizal in all of us. Even in the smallest acts, even in the quietest places, we are our own Rizal. And the hope we held on to, it didn't die with him. Thank you, sir.
Nag-emote to siya. Uy, ayos na. Kumalik na ang tagtubusan.
More and more minutes.
Tagtubusan.
The hallways.
May zombies din mo sa kalitan niya.
The voices we unsure. And the footsteps of those still searching. We carry him, not to worship, but to remember and to become.
Sige. Dahil nalagyan ako.
Hey!
Ay, yung teacher. Plot twist.
Was it you at the beginning? Who are you really?
Good.
Lagi ka.
Did you read my book?
Hiii approximately presents Anito. Has just enjoyed the Pascal and Mr. Rizal. Not the original mysterious man. The presented is the mysterious man 2.0, Our BAFL. Johnson Alabama, as Hiii Valenzuela, classmate, extra, and Spanish word. During the Ibanez as Bonifacio. Rizal Rivera, the classmate, local town person, currently older, as well as Angeline Macau, as classmate, local town person, currently older. Josie Muhammad, as President Bracken, and Manuel Vega's classmates. Spyro Isidro, as local child, extra, currently older. Adrian Albios, as Katipuneros and Spanish word. Mario Abelinosa, as classmate, extra. As Rob's head, mother, written author. Gwen Sunan as narrator. Rafael Buman as visual design in charge. Chloe Astro as sound and audio editor. Marjorie Director as classmate, extra, and screenwriter. And yours truly as the main character. Thank you so much for watching. Boys as our group, Katipuneros, BAFL students, BAFL Congratulations for your management of crops and seeds. You have worked very hard for this and your efforts will be great. With great thanks and appreciation to Chief Crop under sensitive way of Rizal and assistance to some of the major crops used in this field. Those are very happy for his guidance and instruction and for his expertise in results